population, you, bro!
Hey, what's going on, guys? So after having 24 hours of seeing everybody post their videos on the new War Game update that we are getting actually Tuesday, I have to say I'm very excited to actually finally talk about it after seeing everybody's video from Tony Mo, Iniquity, and Titanfall 2 with Jared. I'm happy to kind of give you guys my opinion, and it's awesome to just kind of look back, I guess, at some of the maps that we've been getting from Titanfall 1 into Titanfall 2, with Angel City and Colony. And now that we're getting War Games, it's crazy to actually look back. I looked back at some of the footages and pictures of War Games on Titanfall 1, and I'm like, oh my god, wow, it still looks cool back now. I mean, looking back then, it looks really cool, but now actually looking at the image of War Games now, I'm like, oh my god, like, you could not make this map more pretty. This map looks awesome. I can't wait to get in there. I know a lot of people thought, Glitch was really great as a, substitution that War Games isn't here, but we're finally getting it. And it's just going to be awesome to finally get back in there. I love the whole aspect of a training center for pilots to train in. I hope we get the same kind of entrance that we did in the first game, where we actually come in from pods in the training center. So you actually kind of like load in like a Matrix style type of thing. So I really hope that makes a return. But I have to say, the one thing that I'm very excited about and really happy to see is just the whole, hologram type of Matrix type environment combined with, an Angel City, a city urban areas. So I think the way that they describe the War Game is really cool, because they try to get all different types of aspects of different wars and conflicts between the militia and the IMC. And I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be really cool. For a lot of people, if people have not gotten into Titanfall 1, this is going to be your first experience of War Games, so it's going to be really cool. Next, we get a new live fire map, which is Traffic. And I have to say, after looking at the picture, I can only imagine how people are going to be playing this map. It looks like people can, if you're grappling, you're going to be grappling over the overpass. I don't know if that is if that's an open area, but I can see a lot of people trying to grapple over that. I can see a lot of people phasing from one side to the other to try to get the flank on people. But just kind of observing it and everything, I see a lot of potential for this map, but it looks crazy. And I hope this map actually makes a return to CTF Nitro. That would be crazy. I would love to see what the layout of this game or this map would be. But I mean, if it makes a return to CTF Nitro, that would be crazy. I can't imagine what this map would be like. Next is a new execution. I know you guys thought, my idea of, the Bane backbreaker was really cool, and we didn't really get a whole lot of really cool execution type things with the new cloaked one, not like curb stomp or last hit or inner pieces. So I'm hoping with this shadow boxing that we're getting for the Holo Pilot, I hope this thing just blows me away. It sucks that we don't have a visual or a trailer to actually see what this execution looks like. So I'm just imagining Holo Pilot's running past the enemy that you're about to execute, throwing out punches, but they're all fakes. But then all of a sudden your pilot comes in there for the knockout punch. When the guy is not, when the guy is not paying attention. So I can only imagine what this execution looks like. It looks like you have to get 20 pilot kills while your Holo Pilot ability is actually activated. That's Holo Pilot or Nova. So I can imagine with my network and the people that I play with that we're going to be doing a lot of Holo Pilot armies on Tuesday, and I can't wait to get off work that day to just hang out with you guys and try to get this thing unlocked just to see what it looks like. Next is we get 3 weapon slots. I mean, I have to say, I thought it was just a rumor, but the fact that we're getting 3 weapon slots is going to change the Titanfall game right now, because I know, a lot of pilots, including myself, have to deal with a lot of other, enemy players that go after your Titans, in attrition and bounty hunt and whatnot. And sometimes they can't go after you because they have a second arm, because they have a pistol. So it's gonna, it's gonna change up the game a little bit, because now every single pilot has the capability to actually come after your Titan. So it's definitely gonna be a weird thing to see. But man, I just know that the fight is gonna be on now when it comes to trying to defend your pilot, you're trying to defend your Titan, or your team's Titan. So I can't wait for that. Titan Brawl finally comes into the fray. It finally becomes a working game mode in the game. I know right now it's in private matches, but it's actually bugged and it doesn't work. So I'm happy that the fan favorite mode of Titan Brawl, a game that's just about Titans, finally gets their mode, and I'm just excited to finally play it again. I know a lot of people love playing LTS in my 16-man lobbies when I invite the network, so it's going to be great to finally play Titan Brawl now. as just a 8-on-8. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine the chaos that can be that can be in a Titan Brawl with an 8v8. Just amount of players, and it's just gonna. I just can't wait. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Next is the featured mode of free agents. Now, from what I'm understanding is that this is some type of free-for-all or team deathmatch type of game mode. And it makes me just kind of think of what could possibly it. Do you get a kill and then you're traded to another team or something like that, or what could be the aspect of playing this type of game mode? It's funny that we're kind of left in the dark now. We're spending this entire weekend not knowing, what this game mode is. And we just kind of can speculate right now what it is. So I can't imagine what free agent is. I look forward to watching the trailer and finding out what exactly it is. But yeah, man, just it's cool that we're finally getting new game modes besides, Titan Brawl and whatnot. So this free agent, I mean, I hope it blows me away. I hope it's a really new game mode that a lot of people can get into, because I know free-for-all is not the one type of match type that people like to get into. I mean, especially myself, I don't play free-for-all very often at all, if any. So, I mean, if this takes me into the fray of, playing free-for-all, I'm all for it. Next is just all types of balancing. I think with the high TTK game mode, I think that gave a lot of insight to, what guns are powerful, what guns are, need a little bit of buff to it. So hopefully we get a lot of nerfs to some guns like the G2 and Alternator, and some buffs like the Volt, who's just been suffering for several months now, not being able to do a whole lot of anything. And I'm really looking forward to, hopefully one day they actually give some buffs to the DMR and the double take, so people actually can use these sniper rifles more often. So a lot of things to look forward to, guys. I cannot wait for Tuesday, just like you guys can. I get off that day. That is my day off. That is the beginning of my week. That is my my Saturday that I'm starting my weekend, my 4-day weekend. So again, I'm gonna be there with you guys, inviting the network, having a lot of fun, and I just cannot wait to try these new game modes with you. And Tuesday cannot come soon enough. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like, leave me a comment of what you look forward to. I hope you have a great rest of the day.